Hey everybody, it's Chief Meteorologist Brad. I just thought I'd do a quick little vlog tonight about the heavy rain coming for the middle of the week, because I know a lot of folks immediately think, oh no, this is last week all over again. It's not exactly like last week, but the problem is last week has some huge implications on what's going to happen this week. So let's get right to the radar tonight, because I can show you what's going on. You know, we've got this big area of rain down over parts of Florida. There is a weak area of low pressure that's moving north. Now, there is a 20% chance that this develops into something tropically, but it probably doesn't matter because it's the rainfall we're worried about. This is not going to intensify and become any kind of tropical entity per se. So we're really not worried about that. It's really just the rainfall. And you can see the center of the low is somewhere kind of east of Fort Myers. I mean, I there maybe, but it looks like a new one's trying to form there. The reason this is a little bit important is that it's just going to add to the moisture coming north. So you can see this was the late day visible image, and this was the hurricane center showing 20% development here. The warm waters of the Gulf Stream go like this. So small windows, something can intensify and wrap up as it moves to the north. We're already seeing the risk for flash flooding being issued because you can see on Wednesday our entire area is under the low risk right now. I wouldn't be shocked if this gets upgraded to a medium or even high at some point. And the reason why is we're going to take a look at the future cast here, and I'm going to do a couple of things here. I'm going to play this tonight, and we're going to stop it roughly about right here. Not a lot going on tonight, but what's happening is with this low down here and a pretty persistent east wind, we're going to see moisture pump up into the mountains. So essentially what's going to happen is warm, humid air is getting pushed up in the mountains, and we're going to start seeing some showers developing on those eastern facing slopes even as soon as tomorrow, though most of the Piedmont will likely be dry. Watch what happens over time, though, as the low pressure gets closer. There's little bands of moisture heading up our way, and we get to about Wednesday morning. I mean, look at that. That is pretty impressive to see excuse me, that much moisture coming north. That's a pretty big area of moisture coming up through South Carolina. Let's go a little bit farther into the future, and you can actually see the spin showing up right about there. So look at the time up in the corner there, 11 a.m. Really strong southeasterly winds bringing in that warm, moist air. So can't rule out severe, but this is more of a tropical entity, so you're probably looking at more just heavy rain. But when you have, the northeast side or the northeast side bands like this, sometimes you can get some quick spin up, so certainly something to keep an eye on. But right now that threat looks relatively low. This is really about the heavy rain Wednesday afternoon. So Wednesday is just looking like a mess, and then the system kind of moves to the north, and this is why Thursday, Friday, Saturday even we get more into the scattered storm activity. So this is early on Thursday morning. There's a break. Let me go into Thursday afternoon. You could see most of the storms are in the eastern part of it, but there's some breaks here. So this is going to be a daytime heating thing. As things bubble up in the day, we'll see things kind of form, and you could see there'll be some breaks in there, but certainly looks like a pretty soggy pattern all in all. Now the interesting thing is just how much tropical moisture is in play here, and I show this often during the hurricane season or sometimes during heavy rain events to show you the deep tropical moisture. Now we're calling this atmospheric moisture, but what this is meteorologically, this is something we call precipitable water. So that's why you see the inches. That's basically how much liquid there is rainfall wise if you were to take a whole column in the atmosphere above us and squeeze it out. So what happens is when you have that much moisture overhead and it's constantly being supplied, you always have enough rainfall amounts of 2 to 3 inches possible, if not higher, when you get those really high precipitable water values. So Wednesday's really soggy. You can see those really high values of precipitable water. It stays over us, but notice this cold front coming. So this is the good news. We actually have a pretty good cold front coming in from the northwest. That's going to get here on Saturday and bring us some showers and storms, but also really dry things out. So if you're looking forward to some drier, cooler weather, just wait to this weekend. That is unbelievably dry. That is really nice to see that much dry air over us by late this weekend, early next week. So get ready. The timing of this right now is certainly going to be on Wednesday, I think, but even then we're going to see probably I cannot erase that for some reason. Why? I always hate when you can't erase the Telestrator, but there we go, we got rid of it. So let me just show you the timing of this. We'll show you the rainfall over the next couple of days, and this really could be for the whole area. You see Wednesday being highlighted here with an 80% chance, and then 50% chance on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Of course, I'll do updates throughout the week. I'll probably do a vlog tomorrow, but just get ready. It's not as much rain as last week. It's not spread out. It's not raining every single day, cats and dogs. But Wednesday for sure looks to be a really soggy day. And I didn't show this, but I'll show you the rainfall estimates right now based on our short range guidance. So you can see tomorrow there's not a ton of rain. This is through 7 p.m. Tuesday. But watch what happens on Wednesday. Kaboom! Look at all this heavy rain coming in here. And you can see some of these amounts. If we see these kind of totals somewhere in here, anywhere from 1 to 3, maybe I'd say 1 to 4 inches, we're going to have some flooding concerns. So just be ready. After the saturated grounds last week, it's not going to take much to cause additional flooding. I'll be on tonight at 11. We'll have updates on this. And of course, you can always check me out on my Facebook page or my Twitter feed. Have a great night, everybody.